Good day, stranger.
Alright, guys, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and restock, buy a couple supplies, especially some camping supplies. I don't believe we have anything to sell. But I like to buy these. I have a stash full of these already, but they're pretty cheap, so I kind of like to just keep buying them anyway because I'm gonna get a bunch of gold in this act, and I'll get the pie, which does two dexterity, the chin for 2 constitution, then the 2 might, and then it's pretty much the food that I buy. But I like to keep a bunch in stock so when I'm out questing or adventuring outside of town, when I rest, I can restock them. We have to go somewhere else to get the rest of the food, but it's no big deal. The next quest I'm going to do is this guy who likes to smoke their version of weed. And on our way over there, we're going to stop at the market and buy an item or two. My load screen's kind of slow, but I'm on a laptop and I'm also uploading videos and all type of other shit running at the same time, so it's a little slower than normal, but you gotta have patience if you're playing a paladin anyway. Story of all paladins' life on every game.
Hail, traveler.
You can ask her that, but you won't find it. We'll go ahead and buy the Ring of Deflection. Or maybe not. I thought I had more money than that, but don't buy this figurine. For the amount of money, it's really not that good. She has a heal, and then the Sunbeam, which blinds, and then another spell, I forget what it, the Wood Skin, but we're gonna get a belt that has that anyway. And she's really not all that great. I bought her before and I regretted spending the money on it. But she does have some supplies that's really worth buying. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a golden celery for crafting and some pilgrim's crown in case I need to upgrade anything. And then the Skyborn for potions. And I believe we need any of these. Just check real quick. We'll do the open.
Well met, friend.
No, and this guy, he sells, I forget what he sells. Yeah. You want to craft your own food. It's a little bit cheaper doing it this way. The sugar's good to have for the +1 movement speed. And then you'll need meat for a couple of them. And then vegetables. And then
Welcome.
there's another vendor over here. Which bow's pretty good bow, but for solo it's not really nothing. He doesn't really sell anything for us. Pike's Pride. Don't really need that. The helmet we have is better for us. On to the quest. I forget what her name is. I'm a little OCD. Normally I like to just go into each area and do all the quests in one area before moving on to the next, but this one has a lot of running around where you go in between each one. So it's not really ideal, but
Done.
for soloing you need to do a couple things. We'll get that in a minute.
Well met, friend.
You can come talk to him and give him the ring, but I'd rather not. You can talk to him, get a little experience. He sell some weed. Not bad. Crashes. Kind of sucks. Put this in our inventory. If you shift click an item in your inventory, it goes straight to your stash. Hotkeys are always lovely. But we're gonna go upstairs. You can pay the guy off, but I think it helps my disposition. It's a little weird how the disposition works. I think you have to choose like the same one throughout the whole quest in order to get a point. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked into it, but it's not that big of a
In
deal.
quietly.
Loot the place up real quick. I believe there's just 2 of them. 3, 4. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run them into right here. Hopefully they just follow. They'll probably try to flank me, so better just come over here. Remember, you don't want to ever give your back up.
Let's go.
You got a guy with a spear. You got with a dagger. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but we're gonna go ahead and summon. Take out this dual wielder. We'll go ahead and mark. I have 3 on me, so I can go ahead and hurry up and get them down while my beetles distract them. Plus, I hate that spell sword guy. These wood beetles are pretty good. They do a nasty dot on them. Should kill them.
Let's go.
I'm gonna kill the guy with the spear first, because he's a sword and board, so he does less damage. This guy does crushing damage. Or I do crushing damage. So this guy, he does more damage, and he's easier to hit, so I kill him first. I don't know where he's going. Got scared because I was my athletics scares him.
No problem.
Pretty good amount of loot. The reason I buy that Ring of Deflection is because I want to make sure I have enough. I should have enough gold, but I want to make sure I have enough gold from doing the faction quest. Because there's a couple of items for each one that I want to buy before I buy that. I chose to kill him, which I always kill him anyway. I don't think that any of those affect disposition. So when you attack them, everyone's gonna get pretty mad at you. So use my summon. Alright, I'm gonna replace it real quick with the scroll, because this guy's a caster wizard, and you want him down pretty quickly, because you're gonna have 4 or 5 people on you, and you're gonna want to pull them back into that corner. Actually, this one's actually better, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get there. No, it's not. It's always good to find, before you fight, a good choke point. I normally go right here. I still think you'll get 3 on you this way. So never give your back up, because if you position it right here, you might be able to prevent them from walking around you. No, they'll still walk. So this guy was an impersonator.
Arthur, Worthen.
I'm gonna go ahead and summon the Shades. It's a really good one. And when you're doing these, you always want to kill, I believe all these are dual wielders.
Arthur,
I'll
Worthen.
go ahead and frag them. He'll give up, but I'd rather just kill him. See all my people draw to aggro. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Well, these really have low health.
This is here.
Focus fire in this game, especially on party mode, is very important.
Let
Drop another frighten. Go ahead and drop my last summon. Up a heal and then chain the knockdown while I do.
yeah.
With the AI, which is new, they always go for the target. Someone who's, if you're flanking somebody, they're gonna switch and attack him.
Let's go.
Now that most of them are down, it becomes pretty easy. Probably should attack this guy first since he has a mace. But this guy already had a lot of damage done to him. I was hoping it would work out like this, make a choo-choo train, but we made it through alright. Ideally, I really have a low constitution for a solo, so you should have a little bit more constitution. You wouldn't really have to worry as much as I do with health, and we do have the wrong buff,
Let's
the
go.
resting buff, and I didn't eat any food. So if you eat your food and have the right resting buff, it's really not as difficult. It's amazing what 1 or 2 points in a stat will do.
My eyes are peeled.
Still a couple more cards up. And level up. You want your mechanics at 7. I'm gonna get a scroll to make it 10, so when we do go find Tidefall, it will be better. It'll be good for us to have the 10 mechanics we need. We won't be able to disform a couple of tracks because of it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up super deflection because it's really, you want to be a tank before anything. I'm gonna respec probably level 7, level 8, probably level 8, closer to level 8. I'll respec and I'll pick up a couple different things.
Let's go. Let's go.
This guy's solo's pretty easy. There's 2 more guards, I believe, at the front. There we get extra 4. Or 5 accuracy. 4 or 5 accuracy from the channel flow, which we really needed. Ideally, most people would do a couple other quests and take before they do this one, but with the summons, we was just fine. Could have used Sworn Enemy, but oh well.
Time to see and not be seen.
Move the place up while I'm here. Gonna funnel these guys. We must have pulled the other one.
This ends here.
We're just gonna go turn the quest in, rest up, recharge our summons, and hit to the next quest. free the guy. This is the Bleak Walker option. Yeah, 3 aggressive. Which I believe one of them goes towards deflection, and then the secondary one goes towards the other stats. So we'll be capped out soon on those, as long as I don't make any wrong choices, which will probably happen eventually. I'm sure one of these is clever, not sure. Go ahead and go with that one. It was rational. International. Oh well, it'll be alright.